Today, we're going to be exploring a topic that is perhaps one of the most important aspects of not only success, but also of life itself: building a Christlike character, embodying the love of God. Now, you might be thinking, Brian, why is spirituality important when we're talking about success and personal development? And my answer is simple. You cannot truly elevate yourself unless you're grounded in a foundation built on enduring virtues. And who better to emulate in this regard than Christ, the epitome of divine love and wisdom. So, what are we going to dig into today? Well, we're going to look at four main things. Number one is the importance of unconditional love. Number two is the power of humility. Number three is seeking wisdom through faith. And four is the meaning of true sacrifice. Before I dive into building a Christ-like character, embodying the love of God, please click that like button, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the tips I release each week. Let's jump right in. Number one is the importance of unconditional love. There's a verse in the Bible, 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7, that captures this beautifully. It says, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It's not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things." This level of love can't just be spoken. It has to be lived. How can you apply this in your life to connect with others in a meaningful way? Unconditional love isn't just some big idea. It's a practice. It means standing by your loved ones even when it's inconvenient for you. It's showing kindness and patience to people who might not necessarily deserve it in your eyes. It's about being generous with your forgiveness, extending grace to those who have wronged you. And in the realm of personal development, embodying this kind of love means that you approach every interaction as an opportunity to affirm someone's worth, including your own. This isn't just some feel-good advice. It's a way of living that can profoundly change your life and the lives of those around you. Number two is the power of humility. The scripture I want to share here is Philippians 2:3. "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves." Humility isn't about thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. It's a cornerstone of Christ-like character and is crucial for authentic leadership and personal growth. Philippians 2:3 tells us to count others more significant than ourselves. Now, some people misunderstand humility as a form of self-deprecation. In reality, it's about being secure enough in yourself that you don't need to make everything about you. Think about it. In a world where everyone wants to be the hero of their own story, choosing to be a sidekick in someone else's story can be revolutionary. This doesn't mean that you negate your own needs or desires. It means that you recognize the interconnectedness of all people and act in a way that uplifts others, knowing that their elevation is your elevation. Number three, seeking wisdom through faith. James 1:5 states, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given him." Wisdom comes when you open your heart and mind to the experiences and teachings that come your way, many of which can be divinely inspired. James 1:5 also emphasizes, it emphasizes asking God for wisdom. Wisdom is more than just knowledge. It's the proper application of that knowledge. It's the discernment to know when to speak and when to listen, when to act and when to wait. Faith informs this wisdom by grounding us in a power greater than ourselves. In any journey towards personal growth and success, there will be times when you don't have all the answers, when the path isn't clear. In these moments, seeking divine guidance can offer perspectives and solutions that you might not have even considered. Number four, the meaning of true sacrifice. John 15:13 declares, "Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends." Sacrifice is giving more than you take and being willing to put aside your immediate desires for the long-term benefit of others. That's something that we can all strive to embody. John 15:13, in this verse, where this verse came from, we learn that the ultimate form of love is laying down one's life for his friends or her friends. While few of us are called to make that extreme of a sacrifice, the principle applies in everyday life as well. Are you willing to sacrifice your time to help someone in need? Would you give up your comfort to stand up for what's right? Sacrifice is not about loss, it's about gain. It's gaining integrity, respect, and depth of character. It's understanding that sometimes the short-term pain yields long-term rewards, not just for you, but for your community and ultimately for humanity. So there you have it. To truly elevate your life to greatness, consider adopting these 4 pillars of Christlike character: unconditional love, humility, wisdom, and sacrifice. Now, if you want to dive deeper into building a life full of purpose and indestructible confidence, click the link in the description below. Let's work together in a coaching relationship to help you become the best version of yourself. In the comments below, tell me if you found this episode helpful or have any additional insights on this topic. I really would like to hear from you, and I want you to know that your input in the comments could be helpful to others too. I invite you to join the Elevators inbox at brianrobinsoncoaching.com for some helpful tips, tools, and resources sent to your inbox every week. I promise that I won't spam you, and you can unsubscribe at any time. And finally, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Coach Brian.